Hey everyone, welcome back to As Seen by Dave. Today, we're in sunny San Diego, California at El Camino Memorial Park. We're here visiting the final resting place of one of the most influential and controversial businessmen in American history, Ray Kroc.
English-American word. It flowed. McDonald's. It was easy for the kids to say and remember. And I liked the sound of it. It sounded wholesome and it sounded genuine, you know. I don't like these gimmick-type names, you know. Burger this, burger that. McDonald's, it's got a nice sounding name. It sounds like Tiffany's.
Now, love him or hate him, he's the guy who took a little hamburger stand and turned it into the McDonald's empire that covers the globe today. So grab a fry, or maybe a McFlurry if the machine's working, and let's dive into the story of the man behind the arches. Now, Raymond Albert Kroc was born in Oak Park, Illinois in 1902. His parents were Czech immigrants, hardworking folks who instilled in him a strong work ethic. By the age of 15, Ray had already dropped out of school to become an ambulance driver for the Red Cross during World War I. He actually lied about his age to enlist. He was so eager to get out of there. But the war ended before he ever made it overseas. After that, well, Ray bounced around. He played piano in bands, worked as a radio DJ, sold paper cups. Eventually, he became a traveling salesman. Not exactly the straight path to burger fame. By the early 1950s, Ray was selling milkshake mixers, the multi-mixer. Not exactly a glamorous job, but it paid the bills, and here's where fate stepped in. He noticed a small hamburger stand in San Bernardino, California, that had ordered 8 of his machines. 8. Curious, Ray drove out to meet the owners, 2 brothers named Richard and Maurice McDonald. The restaurant was clean, fast, and efficient. Burgers, fries, and shakes. Simple, but done quickly and consistently. Ray saw potential. Big potential. Now, Ray Kroc convinced the brothers to let him franchise their system nationwide. In 1955, he opened the first McDonald's franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois. But soon the relationship soured. Ray wanted rapid expansion. The brothers wanted to stay small and manageable. Eventually, Ray bought them out completely for $2.7 million. Sounds like a lot, but let's be real, he got the better end of that deal. The McDonald's brothers faded in history, while Kroc's name became synonymous with golden arches. Under Kroc's leadership, McDonald's grew like wildfire. He focused on consistency. A Big Mac in San Diego should taste the same as a Big Mac in Tokyo. He perfected the franchise model, drilled employees on speed and cleanliness, and made McDonald's one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Of course, not everyone was loving it. Critics accused Kroc of being ruthless, especially in the way he edged the McDonald brothers out. Some even say he broke handshake promises about letting them keep their original restaurant. But hey, as we know, business is business, and Ray Kroc was all business. Now, here's something a lot of people forget. Ray Kroc didn't just run McDonald's. He also bought the San Diego Padres baseball team in 1974, and he was as fiery there as he was in the restaurant business. During one game, fed up with how poorly his team was playing, he grabbed the stadium mic and said, Ladies and gentlemen, I suffer with you. I've never seen such stupid baseball in my life. Imagine the owner roasting his own players in front of thousands of fans. That's peak Kroc. In his later years, Ray married Joan Kroc, who would go on to become a legendary philanthropist in San Diego and beyond. After Ray's death in 1984, Joan gave away much of the fortune, donating the hospitals, the arts, nuclear disarmament causes, and even funding Salvation Army community centers. So while Ray was the tough businessman, Joan was the generous heart that softened the legacy. So there sits Ray Kroc, Ray A. Kroc, 1902 to 1984. Now Ray passed away of heart failure in 1984, and just below him is his wife, Joan B. Kroc, 1928 to 2003. She died of brain cancer, I believe, or a brain tumor. At the time of Ray's death, there were 7,500 McDonald's restaurants. Now I believe there's over 40,000 McDonald's restaurants worldwide. So yes, he might have been a cutthroat businessman, but he turned a single restaurant into a phenomenon. I was reading, so not everything in The Founder, the movie where Michael Keaton plays Ray Kroc, is factual. I've read where the McDonald Brothers were actually okay with their payout. I can't imagine them being okay with somebody coming in and kind of stealing their business from under them. But maybe they made peace with it. They're much more forgiving than I would have been. No matter how you feel about fast food, you can't deny that this guy left a massive footprint on American culture and the world. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more As Seen by Dave. And drop a comment below. If you could order one thing from McDonald's for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, easy. French fries. Crispy, salty, and somehow gone before I even leave the parking lot. Actually, if you leave the parking lot and your fries aren't eaten, are they still as good? Until next time, As Seen by Dave, out.